Feminism leads to whores.
I'm not a whore.
Whores lead to single mothers. Single mothers create weak beta males.
Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen. Yes, queen.
Beta males create a weak society. A weak society creates communism. Communism creates death. This is the cycle.
Enough already.
When you don't teach men to protect women, you get men who will victimize women.
What have you been doing all day?
I tidied up, I've not stopped. I've just sat.
Look at the lamp. Dust all over that. Get it sorted.
And when you don't teach women that they ought to cherish men who are responsible and good, all you end up doing is incentivizing bad male behavior. The feminist movement was not wrong when they said men are acting like pigs. They were wrong when they said women also ought to act like pigs and that this is a solution to our problem.
That is a lie. I mean, where's the follow-up question? This is disinformation.
Because now what's happened is they got rid of all the traditional mores about how sex ought to be connected with love and ought to be connected with relationships. They got rid of all of that. It was just a bodily function now. But that's the problem, right? So they create the standard where sex is basically a throwaway item, sort of like eating.
You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong? Am I wrong?
And then we treat sex very differently when it comes to what we all know it is, which is a deeply important and intimate part of a person's life. And then we attempt to backdoor standards of consent that, frankly, don't make any sense in a real-life context.
This doesn't make a lick of sense.
Man doesn't want a girl that's just going to be naked all the time and put herself out there available for every man to see. Hell no! You know, that I don't have to be a man to know that that's not what men want. Yeah. So then you say men suck, and I ask this question all the time. You complain about men, but are you being the type of a woman that a man would want? No. Right? If you think that that's freedom, the idea that you have to wear less, and the idea that you have to get naked to be heard, you really think that's a form of freedom? Because that's not. That's slavery. That's bondage. I didn't have to take off my clothes to be heard in society.
Right.
And these women will realize that when you follow these people that are, you know, self-imposed feminists, I'm a feminist, I do this, I'm a feminist, you hear that word over and over and over again, you'll find that the majority of them are miserable. Look at their lives and ask yourself a question. Do you think they are happy? Do you feel good when you do what they do, right? When you're constantly looking for a dopamine hit.